You starred in Arietti, which was an animation. What drew you back to this animation, Justin and the Knights of Valour?
I think the people that were involved with it were so exciting. Like, the cast are amazing, and Antonio being involved is very exciting as well. And I just really like the story. I like the idea of the underdog being the star in this film, and the fact that he has red hair. And he doesn't want to be a lawyer, he wants to be a knight. I found that all quite lovely and endearing, and it's kind of your classic underdog story, and I really like that about it. And also I got to use my own accent when I played Talia, so...
I think it's about time you've used your own accent.
I know, I don't think anybody knows that I'm actually Irish, and I'm very Irish.
Well, I was sent a script, and Antonio's name was attached, and basically any woman would be a fool to turn one of those down. And secondly, we'd worked together before, so I had a experience working with Antonio, and we got on very well, and I wanted to work with him again. And secondly, they sent me the short film that Candle Graphics have made called The Lady and the Reaper, which you must all see. It is absolutely extraordinary and funny and sad and moving and beautiful, and that is what this film is.
So you play Clorix, who's a pompous knight in the film, and you also help produce it. So can you tell me about your experiences working on Justin and the Knights of Valour?
Well, the experience started years ago, not only just attached to this project, but attached to a group of people that named themselves Candle Graphics. They came to my house in Los Angeles years ago with some drawings and some videos, and to show me the talent that they had, and I believed completely on them, and I just got attached to the company. So we have been working for almost 10 years now, and this is our third project, our second feature, and we decided to go internationally and in a very complex, difficult economic environment all around Europe. So it has been an obstacle race for the last 4 years, but here we are. We are going to be able just to put it in front of an audience for the first time, so we are very happy.
It was amazing. I've always wanted to do animation, I've always wanted to do voice work, and so to get this offer off the bat was a complete dream come true, and yeah, it was a fantastic experience. Kind of just honing in on one part of you, which isn't reliant on anything else but what you bring out from your vocal cords. To me, it's fascinating, and I used to sing, so I'm already obsessed with what the voice can do. And then just working with Manuel, the director, in a booth, just one-to-one, and just kind of working with it and collaborating together and improvising and just having fun. It was a really great experience. I'd love to do it again.
Can you tell me how composing for an animation is unique to composing for, say, like a feature film?
With an animation, the music, I think, plays a very big role, because it's very much the soul of the film. You can really bring the characters to life with music, and you can affect their personalities quite strongly with music. And for that reason, you need music all the way through an animation as well. So it's a big job. There's always a lot of work to do, and also in particular with this animation, Manuel, the director, he's a big fan of film music and of big melodies and traditional Hollywood film scores, and so it was a great opportunity to write big themes, which animation can really take. Live action can't always take big themes and big musical gestures, but animation can, and Manuel really wanted that. So it was really fun as a composer. It was a great opportunity to write that kind of music. You don't always get to do it.
And you play Lara, who's this spoiled, fashion-loving sort of princess. Was she kind of similar to your character in Centurions in any way? Was there anything kind of drawn from her?
I suppose there's a lot of similarities there. You've got someone who's from a very good family with inventing money and everything. So she's spoiled, kind of obnoxious, and obviously very shallow. So yes, in fact, very similar, but obviously in a very different context and a very different writer, and very different ages. And so yes and no.
Well, we've seen you feisty before in your film Hannah. Did you draw any inspiration from that with Talia?
I pulled a few fight moves in the sound booth for sure. Nobody's going to see that, hopefully. But there was definitely a bit of Hannah movement going on in there.
Was there any physical movement in the booth while you're doing it? Are you kind of like karate chopping at the same time?
That's what I mean. There was a lot of that going on. There's a big fight sequence near the end, and I requested a wooden block that I could just chop at the whole time we recorded it.
So, Just in the Nights of Valour, can you just describe it in 3 words for me?
Oh,
3-word review.
Oh my god, 3-word review. Incredible, amazing, hilarious.